Okay, now we're going to get down to the girlfriends. Here we are. So we did God, spouse, children, and then us. Now how did we end up on the bottom of the list? But if everybody puts themselves last, he who is last shall be first in the kingdom. You know? If you put yourself last, then God can really do a work with everything that you come in contact with. So how many of you here have been raised in this church? Not too many. Whoa, just a few. Wow. Long. You know, first of all, my hat's off for faithfulness. I mean, that's amazing to be in the same church and grow up. I mean, because I know churches go through shifts and changes, and to stay in the same church. I mean, that's amazing. That's being faithful and riding through the storms, right, ladies? Riding through the storms. Riders on the storm. Anyway, so now I don't foresee that there's a problem here, but I know that I've been in some churches where there have been what I like to call holy huddles, and they're just a word for cliques. And I know in high school, there were so many cliques in high school, and you know, everybody kind of formed their own little holy huddle, you know, and just if they look like me and we have the same interests and stuff, then you can be in my holy huddle, or you know, well, we're going to be over here and we're going to do our holy huddle. And so we have to really guard against that, because that's not honoring to God, and that's not honoring to yourself. Because maybe these folks over in this other holy huddle, maybe they got something to teach you, and maybe you in this holy huddle have something to teach them. Okay? And beware of the prayer meetings that turn into gossip sessions. You know, I've been in a few of those too, where, oh, let's pray for our sister. Let me tell you what happened. And then pretty soon, you're a half hour down the road and you haven't even prayed. You're just still talking about her. So we need to really, really be careful of that, because that's not honoring one another. It isn't. We need to be praying for our sisters, because life's tough and we're going through a lot of trials here as time goes on. Also, be careful who you share with. And it comes from two sides. You know, you want to be careful who you share with. You want to make sure that that sister is, first of all, that she has a real close relationship with the Lord. I always try to find sisters that I know are walking with God, because when I go to them with a problem, you know, the first thing they're going to want to do with me is pray. And ultimately, that's all that we need to do when we're having troubles. Yes, we can walk alongside, because God tells us to walk alongside one another. But ultimately, we need them to be the lifters of our head, to lift our head up so we can see Jesus and we can talk to Him, because He's the one that knows what's going on. He's got all the solutions, right? And He's the one who can open the doors to make those trials move into the plans that He has for us. So, and the other side of that is be careful who you share with, because one of my things that I did that was really wrong was I overburdened my friends. I have one sitting right here that I've known for 28 years, and one sitting next to her. I've overburdened them over the years by going to them with every problem that I had and crying to them and talking to them about my marriage problems and putting my husband down to them. And what that did was that colored how they felt about my husband. So what I had to learn was to be careful what I shared with my friends, so that didn't put them in an uncomfortable position with my husband or my parents or my kids. I have learned that it's a lot cheaper. I also used to keep a therapist on hand that I could run to. I figured it was better to go pay for my problems and go to him than to go to a friend. But what I learned was when I go directly to God, things get solved a lot quicker, because usually He starts working on me first. He starts working on me. Now, if you're into a pity party, I got the perfect solution for a pity party prayer. Okay, if you're in this pity party and you're just mad at everybody, and here's the solution to a very, very quick pity party prayer. Okay? You get your dirty clothes out, and you throw them on the floor, and you get in the prostrate position, which is a really great way to pray humbly. You put your face in your dirty laundry, and you tell God all about it, because you won't stay there very long, and because it stinks. Because when we're in a pity party, we stink, you know. And I found that when I have those kind of prayer sessions, I learn real fast. But because you are sharing your dirty laundry with God, so do it properly. And you'll get out of your pity party real quick. He'll show you, hey, come on, I got this.